Would you believe it if I told you there are some people that only made 5 figures last week? Losers. But in all seriousness, though, how do you comfortably look your family in the eye and tell them, oh, I'm sorry, this month we can only buy one new Lambo? I'm going to need you to shapen up, all right? After a while, I'm putting this whole money making thing behind a paywall. But don't worry, I'm not heartless. For the first 2 to 3 months, I'm going to be giving $50,000 off our monthly subscription using promo code Trust Me, bro. And if you're telling me you're not willing to pay 950K per month to change your family's life and create generational wealth, this just may not be for you. Look at this fancy car. Now let's go make some money. First fight. Daniel Marcos versus Ari Quen Lang. Very fascinating. Two male bantamweight mixed martial artists doing mixed martial arts in the UFC in 2024. You don't want to miss this. Matter of fact, don't distract yourself by placing a bet just yet. We have plenty of money making opportunities in the future. Trust me. Next fight. Melsik Bagdas. You see, it pays to be patient. I can't guarantee you that Unprofessional Breakdown GOAT Michael Count Bisping is going to fight on every card. But what I can guarantee is that when he shows up, I'm going to go the extra mile to do a deep dive research to make sure I pick the proper winner based on research and analysis. We're banking on Bisping. Next fight. Zach Pauga versus Bogdan Guskov. Now, this is good. You see, all week, the algorithm kept telling me something was wrong, that I was missing something in my breakdown for this fight. So I decided to activate my one more click protocol. Check this out. See what I see? Have you ever asked yourself, who is Unprofessional Breakdown GOAT Michael the Count Bisping? Or how come every time Michael the Count Bisping fights, the UFC writes a different name? You see, Unprofessional Breakdown GOAT Michael the Count Bisping is just a fighter who's unlocked his full potential. Now, from this picture, we can tell Bogdan isn't there yet, but he's going through a metamorphosis. We can't wait to start making money on you. Next fight. Max Payne Griffin versus Jeremiah Wells. On Black History Month, have some class. Next fight. Devin Clark versus my favorite variant, Earth 213's Jonah Hill. A battle for the multiverse. But don't worry, Devin's here to protect us. And I'll never bet against another fighter from Earth Prime. Not on Black History Month. Next fight. Loma Lookboonmee versus Bruna Brazil. Loma is the first ever Thai fighter to make it into the UFC. Very impressive. Not impressive enough. Bruna has the whole country of Brazil named after her. Are you willing to bet against all of Brazil? I didn't think so. I'm going with Bruna. Next fight. Demir Adzabog. God is good. Last week, we had a can't miss double Bisping parlay. And I realized like an idiot, I forgot to tell you what to do with the money. Do you know the UFC only costs about $12 billion? So this week, after we hit our double Bisping parlay, we're going to purchase the UFC from TKO, take it right off their hands. Next fight. Scratch what I just said. We're buying TKO. Next fight. Rodolfo Vieira versus Armen Petrosyan. Rodolfo is the most accomplished jiu-jitsu practitioner in the UFC. Very impressive. Not impressive enough. Armen has the whole country of Armenia named after him. Are you willing to bet against all of Armenia? I didn't think so. I'm going with Armen. Next fight. Michael Johnson versus Darius Flowers. What's going on here? Do these guys know what month it is? Now, I hate to do this. I hate making money this way. But for the first time in unprofessional breakdown history, we're betting on a double loss. And like I said, I hate making money this way, but we have to stand up for something. This is Black History Month. Next fight. Now, this is how you celebrate Black History Month. Brad Tavares versus our very own first African American president, Barack Hussein Obama. We're banking on Barack. Next fight. All right, now that's enough. When they told me my car was putting a hole in the ozone layer, I turned a blind eye. When they told me how my cell phone was made, yet again, I turned a blind eye. Now, if you think I'm going to sit back and let you guys work on professional breakdown, go Michael the Count Bisman to the bone, just so you can hit a quadruple can't miss parlay, I got 4 words for you. Bring me my money. Next fight. Thank God for that quadruple can't miss parlay, because this is perplexing. Dan Ige versus Andre Philly. Answer this. If a single neuron can hold the weight of a subatomic microfiber, what happens when you add a hydrogen atom using nuclear fission? If you can answer that, please answer it in the comments, because we need to find a way to make money from this. Next fight. And here we are at our main event. Jack Hermansson versus Joe Pyfer. Another classic UFC matchup between a guy whose picture is gray, a zombie, and a ginger. A battle between two individuals with no souls. Now, for the first time on professional breakdown history, not only do we have a fight where two people are guaranteed to lose, we also have a main event where neither guy could win. After all, how do you kill something with no soul? And that's it. UFC Fight Night. Hermansson versus Pyfer at the Apex in Las Vegas, February 10th. Good luck with your picks.